Greetings and salutations. Welcome back. We are all set here. Oh, this egg just spawned. It was not there when I had finished yesterday. Anyway, so I got everything I needed for the rest of our poaching. So we're gonna get one more rare poach. I would like just like a second Mythril Gun, so I don't have to buy one later. I may never use it, but just in case. We're gonna get one rare poach from a blue dragon, 2 common poaches from red dragons, 1 rare poach, and then the rest of these are rare poaches from all of these. And so it's like a Mythril Gun. This is dragon rod, 2 perfumes, a dragon whisker, 2 air knives, 2 Zwill Straightblades, 2 Chameleon Robes, and 2 Featherweave Cloaks. So we're gonna go ahead and just try to get through this as quickly as possible. Find any battle with just 3 or 4 enemies, and these monsters a little bit stronger than the treants we had yesterday, so should hopefully be a little bit quicker. And then I also, as you saw, there's 4 here, so this is fine. As you saw, I have my this red chocobo, and that's because I don't have an equal number of monsters. So like I have, you know, I think I have what, like 14 or 15 monsters. I have 4 battles worth of monsters, basically. And because I have 4 battles worth of monsters, I have enough where like I could do 1 battle with these 4 monsters, and then all the other monsters, like if I do 4, one of the battles at the very end, the 4th battle will be like 1 monster. So what I can do is, after I've used a bunch of these, use this battle, all the other battles I can use the red chocobo, and the red chocobo will just help alleviate any problems just because of how powerful. Also, as you can see, dragons very powerful. We just you know, did over 100 damage to that goblin, so I do have to be mindful. But yeah, we do a lot of damage to ourselves as well, so we're gonna kill these the chocobo at least, and then I don't know what we'll leave for the end, but we'll start slowly working on our guys. So hopefully this should be a nice quick battle, especially with all these stronger monsters. I like taking lots of damage, at least for this anyway. I think I'm just going to attack. If he counters, I'm perfectly fine with this. Yeah, I want him to counter. We'll fire breath this one from the front, so I don't have to worry about missing. Oh, this is the level 8 one. I was like, man, why did he take so much damage? Yeah, that's because he's level 8. Alright, well, we kill here. Yeah, you see how easy this battle is compared to the one we did yesterday with the ghosts in the trees that I was getting kind of... Yeah, so 200 damage. I don't want to do that. Can you move next to him? Yes, you can. I don't want to kill my own guy on accident. Although that wouldn't be a bad idea. Like, I could just kill him and then Phoenix down and then poach him. But yeah, this is more than enough. Look at that. Already we're in a good spot to poach my blue dragon. Although I can't hit you from here, yeah. We'll move everything up in a little bit here. That's a little unfortunate. I would have to... we're just going to wait, because I don't want to have to do that weird stuff for it. I don't know who's going to hit harder, but we will go after this dude. Alright, this is my level 8 one. He's a little weak. It's okay though. We're just gonna sit you guys in front of the cat here, so he doesn't attack my blue dragon there. He might go after this other side anyway. Oh, he's gonna go for darkness. Perfect. I don't think the breath attacks here can get hit by normal evasion anyway, so it wouldn't really matter. And the fact that we can just hit with our breath attacks through blindness. Alright, let's go. That is not a rare poach. So, like I said, we want one rare poach from the blue dragon. And then we will want 2 common poaches from the red dragon. And then 1 rare poach from the red dragon. Perfect, right away. That's actually really nice to get through this battle as quickly as we can. Yep, so we'll just fire breath you. I do need to be somewhat careful. I don't want to get them too low. Yeah, he's going to start taking poison damage. I don't know how much damage you take from my chemist, so I do need to be somewhat careful. Yeah, we'll probably work on the dude over here. Oh, he didn't counter. Sad days. I was kind of hoping for him to counter. Alright, how much damage did I do to you? 36. The goblin... don't think can reach him. Nope. Alright, goblin can't reach anybody. I don't think the panther will go after you, so I'll be able to just poach you next round. And yep, you're moving back. Perfect. The panther will attack and then just run away. Yep. And he might get countered anyway and just immediately die. Perfect. The poison on the other dragon is going to lower him enough to where I can then just get rid of him with a poach afterwards in 2 turns. So after his next turn, I should be able to 25. Oh, yeah, next turn will be fine. All right, so we need 1 common poach, or 2 common poaches. Yep, perfect. And then 1 rare poach here. We are going to move you up 1. I don't mind this goblin coming in. Hopefully that chocobo doesn't give a crystal. If it does, I'll just move my chemist down and grab it. But I would like to, if a crystal spawns, just get rid of it. Alright, poach number 2. Common. Alright, so now all we need is the rare poach, which we will very quickly get. So I'll move you back this way, and we will fire breath you. Yeah, this guy's going to be dead in 2 turns. And then the cat will start moving towards us, but we're far enough away that it doesn't matter. We'll move you here. No, actually... Oh. Didn't realize we could do that. I do want to start shooting my dragon, though, some, because it is at full life. So maybe I should have done a little bit of damage to it beforehand. So I could have tried to gotten it lower, but it's fine. Lavian's not going to be used in active combat in my main group, so I'm fine with them getting a bit of XP. Not there, I want here, because I need them to, got a bunch of stuff to poach today, so we'll let this goblin attack us, and if we successfully counter, he should die. It's fine. Oh, he evaded. So that's darkness kind of paying off, because it's a regular physical attack. He's getting more than enough. We will get rid of you, not charge. Flame breath. And we're going to get 2 turns here, which is more than enough. That cat will come towards us now. And then this needs to be a rare poach. Did not get it, so we will reload. Blue dragon gave it up really quickly, so hopefully I get it. Not too many loads here for the red dragon. That way I'm not just doing this the whole time. But I'd like to get through all the battles today, and I'd like to be able to get to the first chapter 3 battle, which should be a lot of fun. I've seen a lot of people in the last few days enjoying that fight to its fullest. No, not rare enough, Mr. Red Dragon. The interesting thing about the Red Dragon is I know both of its poaches are really, really strong. I actually think the common poach is, in my opinion, better than the rare poach. So the common poach is a perfume, which I will wildly mispronounce, so I'm not really going to try it, because yeah, I'm bad at pronouncing stuff, as you've probably noticed on my terrible pronunciations of some of these battle locations, like Aragui Woods or the Tenalock Fenlands, however they're pronounced. And then the rare poach is a dragon whisker, which is a spear. Now the spear is really good. It's like, I think it's the second best spear in the game for a dragoon, which is really nice in terms of like, hey, this is what we're going to use for like jump and doing damage that way. And I might run a dragoon in one of the fights coming up just to kind of show it off. My samurai does have the capability to do that, but they're not really built that way. Man, where is the rare carcass here? But as I was saying, the dragoon is very limited. The spear only works on a dragoon. Oh, and you could also, there we go, rare carcass. And you can also throw the item. But I think throwing is, while really good, not something you want to do. Like, to me, there's no point in throwing away a like unique item, not unique, but an item you cannot buy. You can't buy this item from an outfitter, so it's something that you really would struggle to replenish if you did throw it. Does a lot of damage, it has decently high weapon damage, but it is something that, like, I don't think is worth throwing. Now that doesn't mean, you know, you should never throw them. I mean, it is obviously, of course, this one's got 5 units in it, so we don't want to do this one.
At the ready.
So it's not bad to do, but it is something that I would not really do if, you know, in terms of use of the weapon, which then, in my opinion, makes it very limited in the fact that it's only useful for a dragoon. So if you're not running a dragoon, you don't really have a use for that weapon, even though it is really strong. And you know, like I said, second best weapon for a dragoon in the game. But it
Understood.
Alright, so what I was saying is, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 monsters. So I have to do 4 battles anyway, whether I do 4 monsters, and then a 1, or I can just do 3 monsters, and I can bring the red chocobo. And my red chocobo can kind of handle the additional offensive power to not drag out these battles, basically. So, but then with the Red Dragon, the common poach is a I don't want to hit my red chocobo with that. Is a perfume that gives you, I believe it's Protect and Shell. So it becomes one more. I thought I counted right, but I was wrong. And that can be equipped by with the changes they made to anyone. So you can, you know, equip Auto Protect, Auto Shell on any character, and that just is going to do so much in terms of addressing, you know, survivability. It stacks with other abilities such as Defense Up and Magic Defense Up to make you really tanky. So it is something that I do recommend if you need it for certain fights, and I will be using it in some fights later on. Now, the perfume can't be bought anywhere else, so it is something you do have to consider in terms of, you know, I don't want to accidentally lose them, so there are some fights that you may not want to have it equipped because you don't want to let it get stolen, which perfectly understandable. Here we're looking for a rare poach from all three monsters, so we're just going to keep reloading while we're chatting to get that. But yeah, you know, some battles in the game you're going to intentionally not use some of your rare equipment because of, you know, they're enemy knights or enemy thieves that could either break or steal your equipment, and I think that is a little frustrating. It's sometimes with the game. I don't want to say like in a negative frustration, but it is a little annoying when it's like, oh, you get this really nice rare equipment, but you don't know any better, and it's like, oh, we're taking it to some fight, and then some knight just walks up and hits like a 30% and just breaks your best item. And you can feel really bad about that. Obviously, in a real like combat situation, you wouldn't probably always be using your best equipment out in the field. You know, tactically it doesn't make that much sense to do that all the time, because it's like, oh, you know, what if you do? Oh, it's like the generic trope of, oh, the legendary sword, and you know, you accidentally break the legendary sword fighting a level 2 monster. You're like, well, that's kind of unfortunate. I didn't mean to lose that. This will do. Well, that guy's gonna go first. Oh, that's fine. Yes, unfortunate. He should be... Yeah, he's fine. Perfect. Well, we're gonna poach him anyway, so... So you'll see in some of the later fights where I intentionally just don't use the amazing equipment I have without safeguard or maintenance from the chemist class, because I don't want my stuff stolen and I don't want my stuff broken. But at the same time, that's limiting your support ability. That's a terrible... Thankfully, we got the rare carcass right away. That's a terrible death cry. But then you're taking away your use of, you know, defense up, magic boost, or, you know, magic attack up, magic defense up. So you have all these different things of... You're not going to have those additional abilities to make fights easier because you're trying to protect your equipment. Which you can say is, you know, that is the trade-off. You have better equipment, rarer equipment that is much more, I don't want to say versatile, but capable of doing more for your team. But then you have to protect that with safeguard. need a second rare carcass here, so... And then after this guy's dead, we'll just mop up the battle with the two of them. So, I do think a lot of fights you can use this rare equipment just fine. There are only a few fights in the game in Chapter 3 and 4 where there's a bunch of enemies that are like, hey, I break things or steal things. And it just so happens to be that the very first fight in Chapter 3, there are multiple thieves that you're up against, and apparently they really like to steal things, so that is one of the things where it's like, I'm probably not using much of this equipment right away, or at least the super rare stuff, because I don't want stuff to be immediately stolen and or broken. And then same thing, the second battle, there are 3 knights in there, and they can break stuff, so it is one of those things where it's like, man, really unfortunate that the first 2 battles of Chapter 3, I'm doing these poaching things, and then the first 2 fights, I'm not really going to be using much of the super rare stuff to prevent... Come on, man, give me that rare carcass. To prevent losing these items right away. I do think it would be nice if you got, you know, if, say you got something stolen from you, but then in the fight, yeah, I gotta get rid of that thief. If I defeat that thief, I think at the end of the battle, I should get that back, because it's like, he stole it from me, but it's not like he ran away. He stole it and put it in his pocket, and then, well, I, you know, shot him with my chemist's gun here. He died. Well, the battle's over. I should be able to take that back. Broken items, at least a little more reasonable. Hey, you know, this knight broke my armor, so that armor is gone. While it's not a huge deal early on, there we go. For a decent portion of the game in terms of gear and stuff, because a lot of the things you get you can buy eventually. So like even the air knife, so that's what the Ahrimans that we were just fighting, the 2 floating eyeball monsters we just killed, they give the air knife, which is, like I said, it's a thief weapon. It's the best knife in the game that you can buy. So we are going to, you know, have 2 of those now, and you can buy them from outfitters. In like the middle of Chapter 4, they become unlocked. I think it's like after the 5th or 6th battle in Chapter 4, you have the ability to buy them. So it's not like we're never going to have access to them. It's just... getting them much earlier means I can mess around with them and actually use them in combat that would be more useful, because some of the earlier Chapter 3 stuff is kind of nice. I would like to have that extra speed from the dagger. And we'll review, you know, the items we're getting here after we're done. We only got 2 more battles now, so good job. And like I said, they should be a lot simpler, safer, and faster by the fact that I can bring my red chocobo to all of them. So 2 battles left, kind of blazing through these, which is really nice. So I should very easily be able to get to the first Chapter 3 battle today. I may not get to the second one. It depends how easily we get through the first one, since, like I said, a lot of people were having trouble with it. So we'll kind of see how that goes. But we'll 2 battles left here, and we'll be on our way after buying stuff and doing some battle prep. There are 5 monsters here. Honestly, I might just do this anyway, because
onward.
My red chocobo is super strong. And we have level 3 monsters here, and we'll do this guy.
It's time.
Oh. I will try to fast forward as much as I can. Actually, I should have shot that goblin first. Ochu, 25 damage. Oops, not all the way over there. This is actually probably too close. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by you. No. Alright, so for these, 3 Feather Bomb. Alright, so we're going to want to take care of the Chocobo. Yeah, so our 2 floating eyeballs are very, very slow, as you can see. But ability here, so we have Bewitching Gaze, Doom, and Wing Buffet, or Buffet. So we're gonna try to go after this Chocobo first. You're not in range. I thought I had a little bit closer there. Maybe you go this way since you're not going to reach the Chocobo at all. Get rid of you. You're actually kind of weak. We're going to shoot this Chocobo. And I'm just going to try to speed through the battle as quickly as I can. He might go heal, but hopefully he doesn't. We'll see, though. He is going to heal, of course. Are you going to run away? Yep. Well, that's a little annoying, but we'll deal with it as we deal with it. I don't want to move too far forward here. Unless, can I get a turn beforehand? Nah. If I move too far forward, I will be in a position of taking too many hits. So we're going to just kind of create a little wall here. I'd like to take care of the cat first. Let's wait with you. Yep, we're going to hit her. Oof. He's gonna come to the side. Perfect. That's actually fine. Once we thin out a couple more of these guys, we will. Thought my guys here would be a little stronger, but they're not too strong, so I don't want to go too crazy. He is 59. I do need to kill him, so we will do this so I can hit him. That will not hit there. Okay. So we can go here then. Nice part about guns, regular physical accuracy does not miss. Review here. This is just to stop this guy from hitting me. I'll just wait here because I don't want to get countered. Alright, so I can move you here. Who are you going after? Alright, so we got our first poacher, and we want rare poaches from all of these. I will just wait. The Chocobo goes next, but I don't want him to kill this guy. My Chemist goes before that other one, so we'll be fine. He's going to heal that goblin. Yep, that's fine. We're just going to kill said goblin. 2. We're just going to move to the side for perfect accuracy. And like I said, if we have to, like this...
Now is the time.
Yeah, actually, so this guy is in a spot where he would not make it to the next turn. I can run the other guy away pretty easily. So we're going to poach him first. So first rare poach, hopefully. Nope. Alright, so we're going to keep trying until we get that. Oh man. Hoping to be a little luckier on some of these, but that's alright. This is still significantly, and I mean significantly faster than the alternative. Like imagine having to redo entire battles multiple times to get what you want. Like battles like this just would not be possible. I would not be bringing 3 different monsters that I need poaches from to the same battle, because we would. The chances of getting 3 rare poaches in the same battle is ridiculously low. I would have, like I said, like last time, I would have breeded enough to bring 4 of these monsters to the same fight. And then I would have just done a battle with all 4, poached all 4, and then said, hey man, I hope I get what I needed. And then if the first shop didn't have it, I would have restarted and done an entire battle again. So this is saving me, I would probably estimate anywhere from 5 to 8 hours worth of work. So I'd rather do this. A couple loads here and there are much easier than redoing battles, which take, 15-20 minutes at a time, even with fast forward. Come on, give me the rare carcass. Man, I am getting unlucky today with this first floating eyeball, dude. At least on this fight. Blue Dragon, we got really nice. Play core is just not giving up the rare carcass. There we go. Alright, so we want to kill this dude. Alright, so 3 dead. I'm just gonna wait with you. I'm gonna move you. Am I worried about you doing too much damage to me? Alright, so I'll move you here. You can get moved here, because the goblin will then be not able to hit me. He'll, yeah, just move up 1. I'm gonna go after him, that's fine. We can now get our next poach. Oh, perfect. Oh man, it saw the trouble I had with the other one to give it right away. Alright, Choco Meteor here. And then wait, and then you can just kill. And then I'm going to move you over here. Oh, perfect. Yeah, go that way. I like that. Alright, so we need our last rare poach here, and then we'll just get to clean up that goblin. Oh, right away. Thank you, Cockatrice. Alright, so back half of this battle went super smoothly. I like this. And I don't really care much about the treasure chests. We're just gonna, unless I can get him easily, 29, yeah, so he's gonna die to the Chocobo now. I will take, I guess, the free X potion. Oh, never mind, he has 2 HP. Alright, well, I guess we are getting this chest then. Free remedy, yeah, I'll take that actually. Alright, 1 battle left. Very nice how quickly we're getting through these. Very easily be able to get to the first battle in chapter 3 here, and then maybe even the second one if that one goes super quickly. Alright, last fight. Hopefully not 5 monsters. Not that it's hard, it just takes a little bit longer. Oh, and I should mention, the reason I do all of these fights on the Mandalia plane is
wherever I'm needed. At the ready.
The monsters that can spawn here are very limited. You can only get, you know, panthers, level 1 panther, chocobo, and goblin, at least until much later in the game. I think you can get slightly higher level ones in chapter 4 after a certain event. But in general, the monsters on this are very easy, all one range, no real problem. Whereas, like, let's say I was doing this, there are some places where you can do it. You can fight red chocobos right now, and it's like, 6 monsters? Jeez.
Understood.
And you can be like, oh man, I could really, you know, do poaching there up against red chocobos that are dropping choco meteors on my head. I'd rather not. I'd rather just, you know, fight 3 enemies, have basically no challenge while I'm trying to do the poaching I need. Now, there are some rare encounters in in most locations. There are rare encounters that you can meet specific enemies. And I won't be doing them now, but I will be doing them eventually. There are 4 enemies, even though one's a human. We'll just knock this out here. Because some of them are really important for certain items later in the game, because they're the only place you can reliably get them. One example is, so we'll kind of show it off here. We'll move you first. So you see the knight here, and we see he has, you know, an ancient sword, gold shield, cloak's helmet, and a silken robe, leather cloak, those or whatever. The equipment he has is based on the level he is, and his level is based on your average party level when you go into combat. So I could grind up all the way to like level 40 or 45, and then a humanoid would spawn in this. He has no rend abilities. He would spawn in this battle, and he could have equipment from outfitters equivalent to his level. That's not equivalent to you in your what you have available from outfitters. Just if he's level 40, he could have, you know, like whatever the highest level outfitter sword is, and shield and helmet and stuff like that. You could steal that stuff. Cool. But you could buy all that from the outfitters. But none of them come with rare equipment. However, there's a rare fight where that's not true for everything, because you have abilities. So like I had mentioned before, enemies have every item in the game when it comes to their abilities. So a chemist, if they have high potion unlocked, can just infinitely use high potions. They don't have a limit on how many they can use. They just keep using them until, you know, until they die. And that is important because the ninja class can throw items, and well, they have access to every item in the game. That means the ninja will, in general, try to always throw the thing that does the highest amount of damage, if it can. Now, it's not always going to be able to do that, but in general, it will try its best to, you know, if it can't hit you in melee properly, it will try to throw something at you. And that's going to be important because that's the only way to reliably get some really high-end items.
No time to waste.
Most notoriously, the highest attack power item in the game, immobilized. That's kind of annoying, actually. Hopefully I can kill my own bird there, because otherwise I'll have to res them. What type of damage do I do? 43? Not enough? Don't like that. He's already at 51. I'm just gonna wait then. No, I can't do that's on same anyway. He parries. Alright, well, we're gonna have to revive you, almost certainly. I doubt I'm gonna be able to save you. Just kidding, I can save you.
I am ready.
Okay, perfect. Ow! Okay, that knight is a problem. Yeah, this is why I don't like fighting humanoid enemies if I don't have to. Because they can do a lot of damage because they get a bit more in terms of Brave and PA affecting their stuff versus other people. They also typically have much more HP than monsters. Alright, first poach here. But anyways, what I was saying about the ninjas, the fact that it has access to every item with throw, is there are some really... They literally have access to every single item. So they're going to have access to all of these rare items that I'm poaching that normally you wouldn't have. Oh, sweet, got it right away. But they're going to throw the ones with the highest attack power because that's... we're going to have to res our Ochu after, unfortunate. And dude, our Ochus do... Okay, could you please... no, that's too far away. You can... move you here.
I must fight on.
So there are rare swords that even you cannot get from poaching, that you can get from getting thrown at. Of course, I should have moved you, whatever. Can I move you? Yes, nothing's gonna hit you. Oh, you're not in range. I gotta move anyway. And the only way to get that is reliably is to do... There's a battle that you can do in the Siege Weald, or Suji Woods, that spawns... Oh, really? Why did that have to spawn right in front of that dude? Oh, our Chocobo goes first anyway, so we're fine. Alright, that spawns a bunch of ninjas, and you just go and you get that rare fight. You keep respawning it. You check all the ninjas, see what items they have they can throw, and you're looking for throw sword. And if you get a set of ninjas that have throw sword, you can set up a party where you all have catch, and you make it where you sit in a way that they can only really throw at you, so you can, and that's done by immobilizing, keeping them from being able to move next to you, so all they can do is throw at you. And that's accomplished a few different ways. You have like Mustadio leg shot, you have there's a couple monsters that can immobilize, as we see here the Ochus can immobilize, but then they can't get catch, so that's not something you would really want to do with a monster. But then you have I don't think Orator can, but I know Mystic can. If you're okay with a little bit of EXP, your Mystic can just keep casting Immobilize. And you can keep them filled with MP via a chakra. And basically, by keeping them stuck in a spot, they're just going to keep throwing over and over and over again. And at a certain level, they have access to the best weapon in the game. It's called a Chaos Blade. So the Defender you saw had 16 weapon power, 60 weapon parry. Its defining feature is the 60% weapon parry that it has. So the 16 attack weapon power, while strong, and is stronger than a lot of regular swords, it's not the strongest weapon in the game by far. The Chaos Blade, there are 3 other Knight Swords. There's Save the Queen, which we will get in the game. You do get one eventually. You can steal one as well, and then you... it is accessible in Chapter 4. You cannot poach one, though, and then you cannot buy one. And then you get another one, I think, in the Deep Dungeon in late Chapter 4. Come on, Ochu, give me the rare carcass. Jeez. And then you have Excalibur, which you naturally get. It comes with a specific character in Chapter 4 from an event, so that's really nice. And then you have the Chaos Blade. So Save the Queen has, I think it's 18 weapon power, might be 16 as well, but like the Defender, it has its own unique property. It gives you, if it hasn't changed, it should give you shell while you're in combat. So really nice against magic users. Excalibur gives a bunch of other things. It gives auto haste. It's holy elemental, and then it also boosts holy, which is why it's really good for holy knights. We'll get more into that when we get ways to boost elemental damage to explain some of the holy blade stuff and like not how to abuse it, but how to affect it. Come on, give me rare carcass, please. Thank you. Alright, we're going to move you up to get this so they don't heal. Not wait, you need to drop a Choco Meteor. But then the best weapon in the game is the Chaos Blade. Or not best, but the strongest. Best is kind of subjective. So, the strongest weapon in the game is the Chaos Blade. And it has 40 weapon power, which is, the Excalibur is 18, so it's more than double any other Knight Sword. The Chaos Blade has more than double, which is really, really strong, unsurprisingly. And it shreds people with Holy Blade and throw. But the only reliable way to get it is from ninjas throwing it at you. And to meet that requirement, they have to have the ability to throw said sword, and they have to be high enough level to actually have that item kind of unlocked for the inventory that that ninjas can throw at you. I don't know the exact level offhand. It's very late in the game. You could grind up to it very, there we go. Alright, rare carcass done, so now we just need to clean this battle up. So you could very easily get him somewhat early on if you wanted to grind up and then do that secret battle or rare battle. And yeah, it's kind of neat to do. I will probably try to do it in Chapter 4 eventually, towards the end of the game, just to get them and show you. But it's yeah, it's just something to look forward to. But yeah, it's a way to get the best item in the game. Or best Knight Sword in the game. I keep saying item. It's not technically the best item overall. I would say there is a guaranteed item you can get that is more than enough the best item in the game. But we will worry about that later. Alright, so we have everything done here. We're going to release you because I don't want you. We're going to go back to options here. Settings. Undo this. Because I was doing that while we were walking back and forth to get rid of stuff. And yeah, we're going to... Buddy, you were really good, but we're done poaching, so I don't need you anymore. Yeah, I know. Alright, so let's go shopping. So with everything we have, so we're going to get our other Mythril Gun. We're going to get 2 Featherweave Cloaks. 2 Air Knives. We're going to get these 2 Zwill Straightblades. The 2 Chameleon Robes. 1 Dragon Rod. Sortilege, or however. So this gives, like I said, Protect and Shell. We're going to get both. And then we'll get the 1 Dragon Whisker. And then we will sell these other 2 carcasses. Oh yeah, 13 gil. Let's go. And as you can see, all the money we won from those battles, we spent buying all of these items. So let's take a look at what we got. So we got a Dragon Whisker. Like I said, 17 attack. This is the second best spear in the game. There's only 1 spear that's better. And it's found via a move find item. It's a rare find on a specific map later in Chapter 4. We have the Dragon Rod, which it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure it can summon Ahriman. Otherwise, this is really not that impressive. It doesn't give you any magic attack. It's only useful for a couple classes, but I'm pretty sure when you attack, it's like the other rods where they have a chance to proc and summon Bahamut. So Zwill Straightblade, this cannot be bought. This is the best dagger in the game, and has a chance of inflicting sleep. There's no other stats though. It can be used by quite a bit of people. And the air knife, this is the best dagger that you can buy. It has wind elemental or air elemental. Oh, it doesn't give speed, so it's just air elemental. I don't know why I thought it gave speed. I guess I'm thinking of something else. I thought one dagger did. Maybe I'm thinking of a modded version where they gave daggers +1 speed, just to give them more use. A lot of times daggers aren't that useful, and ninjas get better weapons. Thieves aren't really used that much late game for damage. So, yeah, so Zwill Straightblade, I guess I didn't need to do these ones, but air elemental can, I guess, or wind elemental can be nice. But yeah, this one is just better in every way. So, and then we had picked up another Mythril Gun, so we have that there. And then I think in terms of weapons, that was it. Yep. We had gotten the second Brett from the red chocobo, so we have that. We got the Chameleon Robes here. So these do look like would be something I'd be able to buy very soon, so I guess I may or may not needed to do these. This one makes it immune to KO, so like North Swain Strike no longer would immediately KO you, but it absorbs Holy, which is very important for Holy Sword. And then we'll explain more of that later when it's on the one fight it's actually pertinent on. Then we got the Featherweave Cloak here. This is the best cloak in the game that you can buy. I don't think there's a better one actually that you can steal anyway. But this one is, like I say, a 40% physical, 30% magical evade. And then I'm going to be using this on some characters that have reflexes. So basically make them 80% physical evade and 60% magic evade all the time. You can then give, so like my knight, an Aegis Shield, which is 10% physical, 50% magical evade, and all of a sudden he evades every attack in the game that has an accuracy check. So that will be really important for some fights. Is kind of overpowered in some ways, but that's okay. This gives Protect and Shell permanently, so it just, yeah, you just take half damage now from everything, so very, very powerful. Offensively, not that great, but still really good. This is +1 move, +1 jump. So these are just going to replace battle boots. We should be able to buy these normally soon anyway. So, and then we picked up a couple items along the way, some X potions, high potions. Yeah, so that's everything that we got. So we are going to
Very well.
prep for the next fight. I think most people are already good to go. I want you on the Mage's Cloak because I want you to have the plus MA. Although I guess it doesn't really matter. You're not going to be casting that much. Do you even have any white magic abilities? Nope. I should probably give you something then. But I want to just work immediately to magic defense. To regenerate, actually, not magic defense. I want to regenerate for him. So I should probably have something though, because otherwise you're just kind of wasting. We'll give you Cure. You Golden Helm. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to give you Shira Hodori for this fight. This is going to be very important for reasons we'll explain when we get there. You need to change. I'm going to have you as... I'll put you back on Time Mage for now.
I'll give it my all.
Oops. And then we can equip you with stuff. So we want a... I'll do a Green Beret. I do want some amount of speed on you. I don't want to lower your HP too much because what we're going to run into is... who else has... Oh, you both have it. I can... Yeah, we can switch you then. I'm going to give you the Wizard Robe, and then I'm going to give you Germinus Boots. I'm going to give you Germinus Boots. Alright, and then you... Do I want you as a knight for this fight? Probably not. I would like you to be speedier, but I would also like options. So do you have your other things here? Yes, you have defense boost. I think you have magic defense boost. Alright, perfect. You have move +2 already. Yep. So I guess I will... I don't need... Yeah, I want to get reflexes, so I guess we're going to go back to ninja for a bit, and we will want to... Yeah, so they gave him the Zwill Straightblades. These are really good, obviously, but I don't want them to get stolen, so we're just going to equip the air knives for this fight. I'm going to buy another green beret, and I need to buy some more clothing. And then you already have 4 jumps, so I'm just going to give you the battle boots.
Catch your eye. Will that be all? Good
Better. And then we got to look at Agris here in a moment. A green beret, and then a brigandine.
This is your great most. Will that pile?
And then last thing here with Agrius. So you're a monk until you can get to be a geomancer. So how much do you need? 300. So we have a bit to go through in this fight. I don't have any better swords. It is worth mentioning. So Bloodsword, it does say here, obviously, when you attack, you absorb target's HP. That's only a physical attack that you would do. Holy Sword does not count that way, sadly. So I cannot attack with this with, say, Judgment Blade, and she would then gain HP back from that. Would be really nice, would also be absurdly overpowered, so you don't want to do that. Also, it doesn't say this, but it absorbs the target's HP. It is quite literally an HP absorb effect. So when you attack undead enemies, you heal them and do damage to yourself. You don't actually do damage to them. So something to keep in mind with the Bloodsword, unless it got changed, but that's how it worked for the longest time. So, but we're finally there. We're ready to go. We're going to save, and we're gonna go get absolutely owned at the mining town of Gollund. A lot of people I've seen said Chapter 3 has hands. They're rated E for everyone, so we'll see how well I do here. Okay, what's our 076? Yeah, so I don't have 6. This is the fight where if I had it, ignore elevation would be very, very good, because I could have somebody here and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'd be in range to do some serious, or even all the way up here immediately. And we're gonna move you, so I want you here first. I'll put you here, Agrius here, and you there. And you'll see why that's the case here in a moment.
Where is he? Where'd the shuffler steal off to?
Hear that? He's on the roof.
Twould appear I'm trapped.
It don't do to have strangers sticking their noses in our little hideaway.
Then mayhap you might hang a signboard above the door, so we would know this place for a den of thieves.
Ha! Nicole's got brass. Too bad it's steel he's wanting.
Something is amiss here.
A lot of visitors today. Small matter. Stick 'em and be done with it.
Alright, so let's fight. Chapter 3. Very annoying in that you have to protect Orin. If he dies, the fight's over. Well, he can die a lot, so... Oh, please don't charm. Thank you. Alright, so it's important I gave you... Yep, so there you go. You see 28% on a gun. Shira Hidori is one of the only reaction abilities that can parry or avoid getting hit by a gun. So as we saw here, these chemists, this is the first introduction to them after in chapter 3, is like, hey, by the way, you can get shot at by these guys with Mythril Guns, and both of them have Mythril Guns, and they're very, very annoying. This guy was super fast, 10 speed. I know you don't have any, none of this stuff gives, this all gives PA, it doesn't give any, yeah, I guess he's kind of an amped up dude. Same with that other thief, they went really early, so you have 8 speed, 10 speed, so yeah, two enemies now look like they're getting boosted stats, so. Orin, when he gets this cast off, he's going to afflict everyone on the map, if he hits them, with stop, don't move, don't act. And I think slow. I forget if it includes slow or not. But first things first, we do want to kill these chemists as soon as we can. However, these ones over here are going to move. I don't want to put Scoodles in a terrible position. This would probably be the best one. I don't know. Let me see how much damage we do. So 42 would do 80-ish damage. But then I would be in range of getting attacked by this thief, so they could steal heart maybe. Let's see what other thief knows steal heart. You don't. You know steal armor, steal shield. So I don't really care about that. You know steal heart, which means we want you dead. And you do not. Okay, so only the one. So we want to kill this guy. 39. Anything do more? Probably not. Guess I will put you up here. Should be okay. I'm okay if either of your... Yep. Let's just put them in evasive stance. It's fine. Anything I throw at them is going to hit them. If I get something stolen, I'm not that worried. Steel armor. I don't even know what armor you're wearing. Sweet, yeah, evasive stance. Thank you. I love you wasting extra charge. Ow. He's charging, which is so why he's taking extra damage here. What did you have anyway? Oh, Brigandine. Yeah, whatever. That would have been absolutely... I forgot to give you a secondary thing. Oh no! Oh, that's a failure on my part. We're gonna do this though, and we're just gonna go for the 4-man haste. Because I made a huge mistake by not giving you... I wanted to give you summon magic. So... foolish of me, but... oh well. We'll make it work. Alright, so you... Alright, I want this thief to die. I don't want him to get another turn. I don't know how much damage Agrius is going to do to them. We obviously would hit them right away. But these guys are also going to be somewhat of a problem. But I want my samurai should be able to handle all of them. So what I'm going to do is I am going to Tailwind you.
You can do it.
And remember, Orin will get his cast off here soon. And see... he may be able to get some really good damage. So I want to move you here. And the reason for this is I do want him to start moving up to the higher terrain here. But if I'm here, I can get shot by this guy here. He does technically have access to hit me there. So I want to move in a way that I don't get hit by him. I would like to kill the chemist first, but we're going to just make sure we kill this this thief first. Because I don't want them to get a chance to yeah, we do more than enough. Okay. I don't want them to get a chance to actually get another turn off. Because if they get charm on one of my male units, I will be not in a lot of trouble, but I will be annoyed. So I just want to make sure I can, yeah. So yeah, this is why I did Sheer Hidori, 28%. I do have a chance still to be hit, but I could obviously raise that because it's Brave based. I'll show you here in the next turn. Alright, so we hit 2 of them. That's more than enough.
You can count on me.
Now we just need to get to a position where we can keep him alive, which means I'll need to get Ramza over there. Especially since I screwed up my time mage. I'm sorry, PF Phil Prince, I didn't mean to forget your secondary skills, but we should be good here.
Right.
So I can't Judgment Blade up here because I'll hit Orin as well. We don't want that, so Agris is going to go this way. I was really poor at setting up for this. 42, 50. Oh good, he's going to move over here. Thank you. And Orin has a book, so you can see here. That's what a book does, is a fixed range, kind of like a crossbow. So he can get down here. I don't really want him to do damage to me though. So we're just going to heal Orin. Has a book, has fixed range like a crossbow, but it has near infinite height. So you can pretty easily do that. Alright, but anyways, what I'm going to do here, so steel, this is bravely +5. So I'll do this just to kind of show it off. I'm not going to really manipulate Brave too much early on right now. I will absolutely do it for some really late game stuff. You see now her Brave is 77 instead of 72. So Sheer Hidori now is going to be 77% instead of 72%. So I've just reduced their chance to hit my my samurai by an extra 5%. And you go all the way up to 100, so then like I have a 0% hit chance from these guns. But what I was saying is, Sheer Hidori is one of the only ways to parry or avoid guns. Every other one in existence, every other reaction ability has the capability of being hit by a gun because it doesn't check accuracy very well. Now, there are ways around that. And the first one is, so like the thief there you saw had a 23% chance to hit me. That's just kind of the Brave thing in action. Sheer Hidori only works on the first attack of somebody. Oh, well, you're not really in range there, so we're just going to hit you. So Ninja, for example, attacks twice. And you might say, oh, well, you know, that's fine. That's something that's not a big deal. So the first ability of Ninja will...
This fleeting life, cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end. Judgment Blade! Take this!
The first attack of a ninja will go and get hit, but then will trigger on Sheer Hidori. But then the second one will not trigger it. So while I have a 23% chance of getting hit by the first thing, the second thing the attack is just normal evade. So there is the possibility of you obviously completely avoid the first attack, but then the second attack you could still get hit by. So there are ways around it that you have. The other is Brave manipulation. You can lower their Brave because it's only physical attacks, or you can use magical attacks.
Might not make it.
We're just gonna wait here. Okay, so their stop finally wore off, but they obviously still are still in a precarious position. This fight's actually not too bad. It could have been significantly worse. How fast is my slow? Perfect. Very, very fast. I don't know the percent on this, but we're just going to go for it. Nice.
I feel stronger.
And he's probably going to shoot somebody or use an item. Oh, he's going to shoot somebody that he can actually hit. That's fine, though. But yeah, this is the your first introduction to Thief or Chemist with guns, which can be very problematic because you're like, oh, this is a problem. Alright, so we can just, we cannot kill you. At least from there. We'll move behind you then. 80. Still got it. It's fine. Good job, Ramza. We're just gonna now get this guy. 90. We will assure then just. Oh, that didn't kill. That's unfortunate. Thought that would have gotten him. You'll go before him anyway, so we're fine. We'll high potion ourselves. And then we will move away. And not like away, but just behind this building, so he cannot. Oh, and it doesn't put slow on them? No, it doesn't put slow on them. He's going to re-slow. That's perfect. I didn't want you to take that kill anyway, so Agris can get a little more EXP.
Come then. Fall. End of the road. The journey is never ending.
Alright, so let me double check you. Did you have... You did not have move +2. You did not have move +2. Oh, that's okay. I am going to wait for some of these guys to crystallize, so we're going to immobilize you. Nice. That thief is slowed and don't move, so they are thoroughly controlled. We missed both of them. That's fine, Orin. Crystal, awesome. Potion yourself. Yeah, because I do need to get him a little bit more. I don't think I can reach you. I can't reach you at all. That's okay. Alright, Ramza, let's see if you can bop this guy.
I have you now.
You did.
I must keep at it.
I need him to get 2 more hits, though, for JP. Because he... no! Orin, really, dude? I needed that for Agrius. You are... I needed her to possibly get stuff from that. That's really annoying, actually. And it is worth mentioning, obviously, the reason I'm trying to focus a lot on Agris and Rams is they don't get to do any errands, so they're kind of at a point of, if they don't get stuff from crystals, they're earning JP the hard way, so it is annoying, but it is doable.
I'm ready to fight.
I'll wait on you. Okay, you need 2 off, really? Alright, well. Orin, please don't kill them. 33, it'll be 3 hits before you can kill them, that's fine.
It's now or never.
You are getting close. I'll probably have you as an injured for the next fight as well, so I'm not that worried. But you'll be off items, so you. Let me check. How close are we to? 160. Yeah, you're probably going to be a monk for the next fight as well. I don't think I'm going to be in this battle long enough to get another set of 160 for you, especially when you're only getting 23 per. We're gonna slow Orin down. I just don't want him attacking as often. I would like to, even if I'm not gonna get a ton of stuff on all these people for JP and all that, I want to get all these crystals and treasure chests as I can before we move on to the next fight. Treasure chest, I'll take that. Okay, Ramza. Alright, Ramza has his thing for White Mage. Then you have access, yeah, you have access to Mystic, so we'll work towards defense boost now. Ram's a little more important than Agrius for getting job changed around. 69, nice. Because there's a mandatory Ramza fight at the end of Chapter 3 that he has to...
Best proceed with caution.
Has to do on his own. He does a 1v1 basically, and we want to make sure he is properly geared for that, so we don't get absolutely owned.
No more games.
Okay.
You can count on me. I must concentrate.
Hear you, so I don't actually kill you on accident by... I almost pressed fast forward. I've did it twice on some abilities during this. I really need to... I said last time I didn't want to do that, so we're not going to.
I'm still alive.
Okay. I also eventually would like these potions to be run out as well.
By the stars above.
Alright, well, we're about to be done, so... What's your move? You have 5 move, probably? No, 4 move. 4. Move you here.
Come then.
Alright, Agrius, what do we get here? Jump +1. Yeah, I guess you do need to level up Archer, otherwise, yeah, you wouldn't have learned anything else there. Am I gonna... No, I don't wanna... Not risking it. Move you away. Okay, last thing here, so we're just gonna get this crystal and or whatever he turns into. Alright, perfect. You're gonna go after my ninja, not ninja, samurai. Steel helm. I don't even know what helm you have on. Alright, you need to stop doing that. Alright. You have the most items, so I'm probably not gonna do you.
I'll redeem myself.
Need to get back in that, but I'm not fast forwarding because I just from all those random battles. She could just end this, but we'll wait. Who else would be using item though? I'll just get it with you. And we only got aim anyway, so it didn't matter.
Come on.
Okay. And then we'll just hit you upside the head. That's not enough to kill you. That's okay though.
Where to?
Alright, nice easy battle. That went very well.
What is this power?
I've seen a lot of people doing this fight where thieves just show up and then they steal a bunch of their stuff and or do a ton of damage, and you're like, wow, why did they hit so hard?
Are you hurt?
I'm fine, thank you. My name is Oran Durai, and yours?
I am Ramza. Ramza Beowulf.
Beowulf?
What of it?
'Tis naught. Forgive me. Might I inquire as to the direction of your travels?
We make for the royal capital. And you? You are welcome to accompany us, if our paths are the same.
A gracious offer, but I fear my road leads away from Lesalia.
I see. Fortune be with you, then.
And with you as well. God's willing, we may meet again. Try to keep yourself alive in the meantime.
I will do the best I can.
Okay, you know, Orin, nice character. So yeah, so this town obviously has errands as well. We're not going to do them right now. We're just going to wait until we unlock Lesalia as well. So we're going to do some job changing and remember to apply stuff to my time mage. So I want to be a mystic here, and they can use books. I don't really want book. I think book is not as good. So we're going to change some stuff. So we're going to put battle boots on. Let's go to the outfitter. I don't know if they have rods here. I think, or poles rather. Yeah.
May I be a good choice?
So I would prefer the pole, and this gives a bit more in terms of weapon parry than a battle folio. Obviously we could put the mage staff on him, but the mystic doesn't have attacks that do magic damage based on MA, so we're just going to I'm actually fine with that. Alright, so alright, and then yeah, so no Germinus boots yet, but we have unlocked a bunch of other stuff here. Nothing too special though. Okay. So Ramza is set as is. I'm fine with all of this at the moment. Still don't learn. I'm so bad. I cannot believe I did not learn this. It's one of the first things you want to learn on Thief. Well, when we're done Mystic, we'll be going back to Thief to get that, because that is important, and the extra move is going to be needed for that fight I talked about later on. Do I want you as... No, I'm going to switch you over to a White Mage.
This should work.
I would like her to work on White Mage for a bit. Now, that said, I can switch this to... Ido. Shihadori is still fine for this next fight, and as you can see, our Brave is now 73. That's the Brave manipulation in place. So for every 4 temporary Brave that you gain or lose, you permanently gain or lose 1 Brave to your character. So you can very easily manipulate all the stuff you need. We'll give you the Mage's Cloak. Yeah. So you have Cure and Protect. We'll give you Raise. You're going to be working on White Mage for a bit because, yeah, this is all important. And on Samurai, we will learn the Murasame, so we also have a secondary heal that doesn't cost MP. Oh, I had Poach on? Really? Wow, I am failing today. We'll put JP Boost on. I don't really need the other stuff at the moment. I will keep you as a Time Mage, but I am going to give you Summon. That's very good for this next fight. And I will give you more MP because you will need it for this fight. Minus Boots is fine. I will actually go with the Chameleon Robe. I do have 2 of them. I do need to be careful. I don't want to lose them, but it should be fine. You can stay as a Ninja. I will give you Defense Boost. Because that is going to be very nice for this fight. I could change it back to a Knight and then run something different, but we're going to just do the defense boost for now. And then I will... Actually, this is the first fight I am going to do that. So we have plenty of move here, so we're going to do the Featherweave and... Oh, you don't have reflexes yet. That's what we've been working for. Oh, you're 3 off. Oh, that's so annoying. This would have been really nice. This actually would have made this fight really easy for him. So, oh well. What else can we learn then? Because we want him on Art of War. Because I have somebody that I want to make ineffective in this fight, I guess would be an easy way to put it. We'll still stick with the Featherweave Cloak then, and I'm facing the front. I have a 70% avoid, so that'll be really nice. Agrius is still a monk. Yeah, not much has changed, and you will be a monk until, you know, the next battle. What do I have for everyone else? Because I may give her... Alright, so I do need to be somewhat mindful. I have 0, and I mean 0 item users. So I do want to be mindful of this. This might mean you get item. No, I kind of want summon. I have raise on you. You have raise already? Yeah, so you have raise. That is... kind of wish you were a Geomancer already, but that's fine. I mean, I guess I could do this without Art of War, but I do want to neutralize that one target. Man, I wish you had reflexes already, because then I could just switch off. I think we're going to have to switch you back to a knight for this one. I don't want to have only one item user. Yeah, we'll switch you back to a ninja afterwards. We'll have fights that it's not a big deal. Okay, dual wield. And it's very funny. Yes, you can dual wield defenders. Then with parry, the front or the side, you just don't get hit, so he only gets hit from behind. We're not going to use defenders though. We're going to use coral swords for this. He's mostly going to just be debuffing, so I'm not too worried about it in terms of his like protection. And this is all fine. Speed surge, also fine. Yeah, mostly because this fight has a lot of knights. I don't want to accidentally get any of my stuff broken.
Right.
Alright, so you're fine. You look fine. Looks fine. Do I not have any other reaction abilities in that? Yeah, you can get defense boost if I need it, but I don't think I need it on you at the moment. And reaction ability, the only one I'd really care for would be from either of these classes, which you don't have access to. Okay, you look fine, and yeah, you don't have much else. So, all right, let's save, and we will be doing a little bit of story before the battle, but we will then, yeah.
Sit, won't you? You surprise me, Ramza. I did not think to see you here in Lesalia. Alma's been worried sick. She'd be delighted to see you.
Zalbarg,
What is it? You've a grim look about you.
can you not end this fighting?
Came all this way to say that.
What purpose can it serve? We Bales have ever fought to defend the people, not simply the crown. And now we fight for no more than our own glory.
As ever, you see only what lies on the surface. Do not speak of that which you do not understand.
It is you who does not understand, brother. This war has been plotted to some unseen purpose. Dukes Larg and Goltana are only puppets in some shadow play.
A shadow play. Pray, tell how it ends.
I do not know. But consider the abduction of Princess Avelia from Orban Monastery. It was staged. A ruse to prevent Duke Goltana from becoming regent.
Staged.
I was there, Zalbarg, and I know all that followed. Princess Avelia was ultimately to be slain, but someone intervened. She lives, and is now in Goltana's care. Had the assassination succeeded, the crown would surely have named Duke Goltana a traitor and rallied its banners against him.
And who would go to such lengths?
The one responsible is our Lord Brother, Dystark.
Do you stand here accusing our brother of having some hand in this business with the princess?
I do.
So you knew naught of this? Even so, you must know what Dystark is capable of.
Enough! Who have you become that you do not trust your own brother, your own flesh and blood?
Zalbarg, you speak of trust, yet am I not your brother too? Why will you not trust me?
What have you ever done to inspire my trust? The mistake was my own. Until today, I'd looked on you as a true brother. But your mother's common blood forever stains you common. You're not fit to bear the Bael's name. Begone from my sight!
You cannot mean that.
Forgive me, Lord Commander, but I have urgent news. The Thunder God has broken through our lines at Tugera Pass.
To strike so swiftly from Bessalad? His title's well earned indeed. Summon the War Council. All of them.
My lord.
Oh, wait, this is... Oh, that's nice. I didn't realize that. Yeah, so there are more errands here. We'll do them after. Well, next time. I'm not going to do them today. We'll do this fight first. That is actually really nice. So, in the original game, you would come here and you'd have that story, and then you'd be like, oh, there's new things at the tavern. Let me check this, because you've gotten in the habit now of doing them for errands. You'd send people out, and they'd be like, well, where do we go now? Well, I guess let's walk around until the errands get back. You would leave, and this fight would just immediately start. And then you'd be caught with none of your units and just immediately be like, what is going on? So, but we'll, this is the fight that we prepped everybody for, so we'll get everything taken care of. Alright, Ramza, you're going to be back here because you just get moved.
Of course.
Never
You two there,
Ever ready.
and you two there. And it's worth mentioning, this is another fight where teleport or something where you can just kind of, or fly, you'd get just immediately past the walls. Teleport really hard to have though, unless I really just focused on Time Mage though.
Ramza, wait!
I'm sorry, Alma.
Did you think to leave without so much as a word?
I've never been good at goodbyes.
You won't be coming back, will you?
Delita lives, Alma.
What? But how?
I expect you have heard of Princess Avilia's abduction from Orbon. In truth, it was no kidnapping, but a rescue. One which Delita carried out for the faction with which he has aligned himself.
What? I'm not sure I understand. The princess was taken to Duke Goltana. Does this mean Delita works for him?
At first, I thought as much. That Delita had sided with the Black Lion to spite us, but I was wrong. I fear he may have fallen in with people far more dangerous still. 'Twas they who thwarted the plot to assassinate Princess Avilia, thus allowing Duke Goltana to keep his honor intact.
And as a result, war has broken out between him and Duke Larg. Is it true, Ramza? Was it Dystark who plotted Princess Avilia's abduction?
So you've heard. It is true, I fear. I am sure he had his reasons, but I cannot see them for the bloodshed.
Ramza, if Delita lives, then might Tetra.
She did not share her brother's luck. Listen to me, Alma. I know not who guides Delita's actions, only that they are to be feared, and I know not what evil lies at the end of this plot.
Evil. And Delita serves these people.
Perhaps serve is not the right word. Though he aligns himself with them, he appears to have his own reasons for doing so.
You mean to fight them, don't you? I want to fight too. I'm coming with you.
Are you mad? That's out of the question.
I want to help you prove the truth of your words.
No, not like this.
Please, Ramza. I don't want anyone else to meet the same fate as Tetra.
Alma, please.
Ramza Beov, if I am not mistaken. Ah, but I have you at a disadvantage. I am Confessor Zalmor Lucianada of the Holy Office of Inquisition. I come to bring you before the office on charges of the murder of Cardinal Delacroix and suspicion of heresy. Should you wish to preserve your house's good name, you will come with us. But should you resist, you admit your guilt and will be executed as a heretic.
A confessor?
You must
Oops.
run, Ramza! Quickly!
Then your choice is made. In the name of the Father, put this heretic to the sword.
Zalamor. In the original version, his name was Zalmo. I guess they added a little bit. Alright, so he... actually don't think he's that bad of a person to take care of. The main threats on this fight is going to be these knights. And monks, I guess. But this monk has pretty low brave. A lot of them actually have pretty low brave, so I'm not that worried. Main thing though is... oh, you have geomancy skills, I guess? Yep. No stop. That's good. Yeah, none of these guys look terribly dangerous. We'll check them out here in a moment. Alright, so let's see what we got here. 9 speed. Alright, so he technically has some equipment that you cannot get yet. So this white robe would be really good. It has fire, ice, and lightning. You can buy this later. I don't know if you can get it. I think you can get it by the end of Chapter 3, but it might not be available until Chapter 4, which is fine. It's good, but not, like, amazing. Elven Cloak. Well, this is one of just the upgrades of cloaks on the way to the Featherweave Cloak that we had gotten. But as you can see, he has Archer's Bane, so he has Brave Chance against arrows to avoid. So if I was using an archer here, which you could, there's a really high wall, you get an archer up there and they shoot most of the map. You can then, he is kind of protected against, not protected, but harder to hit because of that. Let's see what you have. Shockwave Aeroblast, that's fine. You have Pummel. Alright, so this monk is the more dangerous one. And you can see they have 8 physical attack, and they both have 8 physical attack, so they're going to do a decent amount of damage. You have Rend Armor, Rend Helm. I don't think I have any helmets or armor that I really care about. He is Geomancy. This is going to be the guy I want to take care of, hopefully, first. And, oh, you have a bunch of other stuff. So you're the... I didn't look if any of them had buff speed. They're all at 7 speed. It doesn't look like any character here is, like, kind of super juiced on stats and stuff, so... we're going to... 2, 3... Alright, we're going to go here. And we will Tailwind Agrius. And I do have to keep in mind I don't have my samurai, so they are a white mage right now, which is fine. Like, I'm not worried about their damage output when we get closer. But I do want to be mindful in that... they're going to be somewhat... Wait, can we get out all the way out? No, we cannot. But they're not going to be as HP healthy as a samurai. My samurai would have, you know, like 50 more HP or something. But Shiro Hidori basically will defend against every attack, against every enemy, except, this is very specific, except for Shockwave. Oh, you're putting it on, oh, I like that. So because Alma has haste, she's not going to Aegis herself. Otherwise, this Aegis would be on herself first, because it gives her haste, shell, protect, regen, re-raise. That's amazing for him. Alright, so they're both 1.5. I cannot reach them though. 1, 2, 3, yeah. So we're going to start working on this guy though. We do want to be on some amount of mismatched tiles, because I don't want this guy, he's going to get elemental casts off, so I kind of want to put you over here, put you here, so we just kind of spread out.
My turn.
And we will tailwind. I will be tailwinding Agrius a lot in these fights. She needs the JP anyway to get to the next class, but also she needs to be the one getting more JP in these fights. So that guy is 7. Can we... It's hard to tell. Yeah, sorry. So we can get this off before them. We could also Golem. This would be really nice defensively, but I think I can just kill these two. I know I'm putting you in a little bit precarious position, but well, maybe I'm not going to be able to kill these two, actually. Yeah, no, I do not do enough. Damn. Oh, well, what does this other guy have again? Does he have a flame shield? Oh, he has a golden shield. I did kind of put myself in... Yeah, I don't want to get hit by you, actually. So we're actually just going to Golem, then. And then we'll wait. Oh, he's moving anyway. Yeah, that would have been terrible for me to actually do. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't do that. Right, so that monk there, that's the one I gotta watch out for. They have Shockwave. That bypasses accuracy checks. So you... Throw stone? Yeah, bring it on. Give me some speed. I didn't proc speed surge, unfortunate. I want to make sure that that one knight and the one monk that are really important to deal with, I don't want them getting off stuff that avoids accuracy checks. So yeah, and this fight also is good in... I actually didn't... Oh, he's gonna hit all of them because Alma moved up. That's unfortunate. Well, unlike the last battle where like we had to protect Orin, Alma... Oh, come on. Both? Pain. That's not good.
Justice where we served.
You don't have to protect Alma. It's kind of nice that Zalmor is leaving us alone, though. Alma can just be knocked out, and that's fine. We crit. Huge. That is a huge crit aggro, so I'll take that. Alright, so Geomancer dude is dead. I don't want that knight to get to me, so we'll move one away. This is the dangerous one. He also can probably res, so I do need to be somewhat careful. What are we looking at damage-wise here? 44, so I do 88 damage. And we'll take that. And I'll face this way because I think... I don't think that knight has the jump to get up on the wall beside me.
Come then.
So when you look at it, actually he does, but he cannot get to this tile, so I'm fine with him moving here then. What is this? 35, 42, 50. I'm just going to move here. I am putting Agris in a little bit precarious position, because, but this monk moves last. See if I can get a stop on them. We do. Oh, wow, Agris is performing admirably at the moment. Yep, keep moving up this way, buddy. Alright, so you're going to attack Scoodles. That's fine. Gonna take a bit of damage, but this is with... oh no, right, we have Gollum. I completely forgot. You're gonna get Earth Slashed. Or Shockwaved, sorry. So Shockwave being Earth Elemental, cannot be affected by Gollum. Are you going to raise him, or are you going to cast Holy on somebody? You have item. Okay. That is kind of annoying, actually. So what this means is we're going to have to keep these guys dead in... I don't really want to move you out here. Shirahidori should be fine, though. But yeah, I need to keep that guy dead. I can't let him get a turn.
No. No.
We will kill you.
I felt that one. Am I to die here?
I will move you back one to get this guy to come somewhat up to us.
Right.
Let's see. How much damage do you do to Zalmo? Not much. Alright, so we'll keep you over here then. The next round, you do a lot to this dude though. We can two-shot him. I will not go for the stop then. The fact that Agris will be able to kill him next turn, no issue. Yeah, our haste is falling off. That's kind of okay. He's gonna go for my priest. Yep. 22%. If I get hit, I mean, I'm going to take a lot of damage, but yeah.
Justice will be served.
Yeah, that's fine. You can Phoenix down again. I will Ashura and make sure he stays dead. I will need a Tailwind, my priest, though. She is very slow.
My turn, is it?
We're going to... Oh, Agris will be able to get him. We'll be able to kill him in a moment. Alright, so I will get Scoodles out here. I'm playing pretty risky here. In that, if Scoodles gets killed for somehow. Okay, -2 speed. I think we're good to go now. Okay. Alright, Agris now finally a Geomancer. I can switch things around, get JP boost back up on her, and work towards attack up. Attack up is very important. Alright, we're gonna Ashura here, make sure he dies.
My life over.
And we're just gonna wait because that knight is really slow. And we will give our priest some speed, very easily get a turn before him again. And then, yep, now I'm faster. And then we'll just wait in place. Haste, we'll do a 1-turn haste here. I'll move you up. That's a bit unfortunate. Alma doesn't have any mana. I also forgot to show off her equipment, which, I mean, it's fine. Oh, Gollum is still up? That's honestly kind of wild. I forgot the Gollum stuff. Yeah, so Alma has a healing staff, so she can attack allies and it just heals them. Has the Brett, this is the Brett we get. It has red shoes. Red shoes are very, very good. They give 1 movement, 1 magic attack. This is going to be the accessory of choice for me, at least for my white mage / samurai, for most of the game, once we have them, because you get more movement and you get MA, and that's going to affect basically everything they do. And wizard clothing is kind of whatever. Alright, so I kind of want to block you. If I move Agrius here, you cannot. You can still reach this guy, but my priest can move in the way. Alright, so we can kind of protect those two. How much damage do we do to you? 50? But I can't really hit you. Well, we'll try to stop you.
must concentrate.
Didn't work, but that's fine. How much damage do you do, Ramza? So poles are one of the items that you have 2 range of attacks, so it goes 2 range. So you can kind of avoid melee hits. Yeah, we'll go at you. I like that in some modded versions of the game. Poles actually are super nice in that they... we can just move behind you. Yeah, we're just going to go for the Ren speed. Even if he does get the item off, I'm kind of okay with this. Yep, alright. You can... they modded version. They give all the different weapons kind of additional stuff. So like javelins give +1 jump, and the poles that the Mystic have is +1 move. So kind of nice in the ability to what they offer.
I saw.
How could this be?
So it's a little bit kind of. I guess Katetsu might have killed you actually. Oh well.
I must fight on.
So they all kind of give everyone a different advantage, which is really nice in that like it promotes how much you are okay with being different classes. Because a lot of classes, it's just kind of like you don't really want to be something else. Like, you know, I don't want to be a class that doesn't really do anything. Is that knight he's going after the monk. That's fine. You might be a class where you're like, this weapon is really, really bad, and it doesn't provide any advantage. You're never going to attack anyway. So a lot of caster classes, it's not like I'm really going to be walking up and bonking people in the head with my staff. I'm generally going to be casting spells. Early game, maybe you're attacking because you just run out of MP. But in general, you're just going to be casting spells all the time. So to me, I like when versions change stuff for the better and make it like that. So that's my opinion anyway. You don't have any Mystic Arts. Old Tail and Agrius again.
I'm depending on you.
I shan't fail you.
Like Rams I like. I mean, yeah, I attacked with the pole there, but that's because he actually can do damage with it. Also realize I don't have any I don't have any way to restore MP for Phil Prince. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Alma. She just follows Ramza around this fight. She always tries to be next to him, which I mean, super nice, super cute, but not entirely needed. The fact that we don't have to protect Alma is huge. So like if Alma gets knocked out, like the battle doesn't end. Whereas in the last battle, if Orin got knocked out, the battle ends.
Have at you.
Alright, where are you going? You're gonna attack Agrius? Yep. Aim +1 though. 21, 19, 21. Most of our people, yeah, we're good enough level. I'll have Ramza move over here. Oh yeah, we for sure kill him. I was gonna say if I didn't kill, I'd leave room for PF Phil Prince to get in there and wipe him out. You're gonna res him, aren't you? Go for the monk. Yes, you went for the monk. Thank you. I wonder why you're so wanting to res the monk. I mean, I'm happy. Makes it easier for me to take care of you. Because now I just Judgment Blade in Agrius. I do want to pick up some of these crystals with Agrius if I can. Namely This one, or namely this one, I think. He was the one that had the most. It might have been this guy. I don't know. One of them had a bunch of knight abilities. You don't have Holy yet, which is kind of unfortunate. You're not going to have Holy for a long time. Yeah, you only have 260 JP. Just wait. This is this next one, right? Yeah. Eat. You need to keep doing stuff, though. Because I need you to get to 400 so I can get you off this class immediately. Not that Mystic is terrible. I think Mystic is fine, but I really need a thing for... my knight will get to go. I don't know how much damage to do to you, though. Yeah, I'll just give you a speed search proc. Perfect. Then if Scoodles doesn't get anything there, we will...
I will fight.
Okay. Yep, there was nothing there, so we just healed. Perfectly fine. And yeah, we do very little... Oh man, double miss. Very little damage to him. Treasure, no. Crit 39, alright. I would have liked him out in the open.
Know you not what you do, Ramza Beowulf? Your violence against us is as violence against the gods. But it is not too late. Repent of your sins. Repent and be spared.
You accuse me of heresy, but why? What have I done?
You slew Cardinal Delacroix to gain the Orosight he held and offer it to whatever hellspawn you profane to call a god. If that is not heresy, then pray tell what is.
You could not be more wrong. The legends of your holy Orosight are lies. The stones contain the power of evil. Cardinal Delacroix knew this. Knew about the power within the stone he held. And he unleashed it, and was transformed into one of the Lucavi.
Is it not enough that you murdered Cardinal Delacroix? Must you now slander his name as well? More's the pity. You will only see the name Beowulf washed away in tears.
This is still fine. I would like you to stop rezzing this monk, though, so I can...
Rise once more!
I mean, I'm not going to get everything in this fight.
Confessor Zalmor, 'tis I, Agrius Oaks of the Lion's Guard. Do you remember me?
That I do, my lady. Yet why does the scion of House Oaks fight beside a wanted heretic?
It makes for a long tale, but know that I have just reasons for joining with him. Such matters aside, Ramza Beowulf is no heretic. That which he speaks is the truth.
The truth? You too would claim that the Cardinal became a Lucavi? Obscene! Even should such demons exist, they could never tempt a pious man such as His Eminence. The heretic deceives Lady Agrius. That is the only explanation. He is a cunning one indeed.
I don't know if Ramza is that cunning.
Fall! Am I to die here?
Lady Monk, I don't know what to tell you, but your priest dude has... Oh my goodness,
Please,
more.
Ramza, you must. Those summoned before the office do not return.
It's not for myself that I fear, Alma. You risk being named heretic alongside me. You must go back inside.
I will not leave you alone while you fight this battle. I will not run.
Come on.
I think all we're going to get is that one knight over there, and then we will... Oof. Can I run? No, I cannot break an accessory. Oh, you can't get over this? No. Well, you can... Dido at least. Oh, that does way more damage. Yeah, well, I guess he has innate defense up, right? Is that what it is? It doesn't actually say. I thought he had innate defense up. But I guess not. Yeah, because I know he typically takes very little physical damage. I want you to... Well, if you just wait, you're going to... 51. Oh no, you'll be fine. Okay.
It's now?
We're gonna wait. Oh no, you did go ahead of him. That's... treasure chest. Alright, that's fine. Do I want the treasure chest though? Yeah, we'll wait a second. Oh right, I need to be... I gotta do this.
I must do all I can.
I forgot I need 400 for Ramza. I'm just sitting here blanking out. He needs one more hit. If you res, I don't care that much. Oh, you're gonna attack? Wow, rude. Thank you, Alma. All right, now we can finish the battle. Ramza's next turn, the battle will be over.
I will not run.
Please run away. I will not run. Please run away, Alma. I don't want you to die. I will do this just... yeah, so now if he did attack Alma again, it doesn't matter, but...
See that?
Alright. Once he's in critical HP, I think he runs away.
What is this power?
Yep.
Heretics who profane the gods must still face their justice. You will yet meet yours!
Sweet. Nice easy battle.
It seems we're all right. Both of us.
Thankfully. But please, no more needless risks.
Yeah, you almost got a pole to the face for 102 damage. What are you doing?
None of this makes sense. How could the Office of Inquisition have learned of the Aurosite? Could the Church of Glabados be the one supporting Delita? What do they hope to gain?
Ramza, you mentioned Aurosite. Have you truly seen the stones from the fables? If Aurosite is real, then I think I may have seen it once too.
What? Where?
First, you have to promise that you'll take me with you.
You persist in this? Do you think I would risk putting you in such peril again? I will not take you with me.
Then I have nothing more to say.
Do not act the child. Your very life is in danger.
I should think it is. I've acted against the Office of Inquisition. Surely I too am a heretic in their eyes. They will come for me as they do you. And when they do you think Dicedog will protect me? He would never do anything that might endanger House Beowulf.
No, I'm sure our dear brother would not. But you cannot come with me. The danger is too great. You must explain everything to Zalbarg, and bid him beg the forgiveness of the Church. For you, at least, it is not too late.
The one I saw, it was in Aubon. A crystal, engraved with the mark of the Virgin Maid.
Virgo. I must reach it before they do. Thank you, Alma. Now go to Zalbarg and do as I have said.
And just how do you think to enter the monastery? You're a heretic, remember?
True. I would not be welcome in the church's halls.
So you need me after all?
Fine, but only until we reach Aubon. When it is done, you will return to Zalbarg.
I promise.
I will hold you to it.
Guest party member. Level 3. And back to where it all started. To Orban. Woo. Alright, so new stock at the outfitters, but we're going to do a couple of small things here. First off, we can take a look at Alma. And thank you so much. You are not in any fights, so you're just going to give me all of your gear. Alma's class actually is pretty nice. Aegis is really good. It gives Protect Shell, Regen, Re-Raise, and Haste. Dispel Gnaw. This dispels nearly everything in the game. And then Chant, just like Ramza, you can sacrifice some HP, give HP to somebody else. Everything else is the same. Obviously can't change jobs, so that doesn't matter. But yeah, we can... Did I really forget to do this? I did. I am a moron. I am so dumb. Honestly, this is fine. We're still going to switch him off to Thief. He needs to get the move +2. So, I cannot believe I did that. I don't know why I'm so dumb today. Whatever. I'm going to be giving him... Alright, so now we're going to start using some of our powerful stuff. We're going to give him Sortilege. We'll go shopping here in a moment anyway. I would like you to work on until you can get Holy. I'm going to make you a Mystic though, because I will do JP Spillover to get you... Rams of the rest of his stuff. And then this is Red Shoe. So now this is going to be kind of what my Cynthia uses for quite some time. Red Shoes plus MA equipment, and then if I have a weapon with magic attack, we would do that. Technically the... Oh, I don't have... I was going to say, if I had a... that handbag, that is MA +1, but we'll keep the rod just in case you need to attack stuff. That's fine. So you're fine there. Do I want to keep you as a time mage? I want to get my way towards Quick or Meteor. Meteor costs quite a bit early on, so it's not that big to use, but Quick is really nice, where I will probably want this soon. I also will probably want Reflect. Haste and Hasteja, Slow and Slowja, they do the same things. This lets you have height tolerance. You can see here the magical effects there on the right, the reflectable, castable with arithmetics. So that is slow, but Slowja cannot be reflected and cannot be casted with arithmetics or calculator. So it is nice to kind of tell you when you're looking at spells what can be used, what can't be used. It is somewhat, I don't want to say important to notice, but Reflect is very powerful, and so like I'll look at Black Mage, for example. I would like to learn some of this. So you go reflectable, and then the Aja spells are not reflectable and cannot be cast by calculator. I would like to learn Flare eventually, so I will probably run Black Mage here soon. I don't know if I want to stick on this until... I'm probably going to stick on Time Mage until I get Quick, and then I will move over to Black Mage for a bit to learn some other stuff there. So that's super nice. Scoodles, I think we're good to go back to Ninja for this fight. I don't mind you being on the air knives. And then we will... JP boost not needed because we're almost to where we need to be anyway. For this first fight, I will have defense boost because we will be up against some guys that do, you know, some gun shooting, and yeah, I don't want to get owned by that. And then Agris finally can be a Geomancer. And Geomancer, the main thing I want to learn here is I don't want to learn any of these abilities, even though they're kind of nice. These are affected by magic attack, and yes, she is 7 MA, but as she gets higher and higher in the class she'll be in later, she doesn't. We want attack boost. And this gives us a, like I mentioned with the magic attack boost for the Samurai, it's a 33% boost to your magic attack when you, in the formula. This is the same thing but physical. So this works for Holy Sword. Holy Sword uses your physical attack, so this just gives it a boost, and it's super nice. So we want to work towards that. But because of that, we can take equipped swords off to JP boost. I'm fine with the flame shield, but as you can see here, can't use knight swords in this class, so we're using regular swords. I will show off a build later, which this is something I used a long time ago before I did really anything in terms of using like super broken gear or anything like that for... Do I want to be weak to water? I don't think anything in the next area does any water damage, so we're fine. I used before, you know, when I was a kid, I didn't have whatever you call it. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I didn't do any poaching. I didn't know any like really broken stuff. I found a build that worked really well for Agrius that I really liked, that I can show off. You can have it by mid to late chapter 3. You might even be able to have it now. We're going to quickly check the shops here to see what new things we had gotten. So now you can buy the main gouge. This is the one I was talking about, which is kind of nice. You can get Ancient Sword and Sleep Blade. Both of these are cool. They are a little bit stronger. Obviously they would be... I can use them for Holy Sword. They would be a little bit more powerful. I'll probably take a Sleep Blade then. It is worth mentioning Core Blade. You want to hold on to a couple of them. Lightning Elemental is really nice for certain enemies and stuff. Mythril Bow is still here. Wouldn't get it. It's the same attack power as Ice and Lightning. It just... Or it has one more weapon damage. Ice is 5, Lightning is 6, Mythril is 7. My apologies. But the elemental bonus of these bows is typically better. Not to mention, Lightning Bow has a chance to cast Thundara, which will provide more damage than the Mythril Bow. A new axe. And let's see if we get any new shield. Alright, here it is. This is the shield that I really like. So this gives MA +1, but this gives you 10 physical evade, which is a huge down step from a bunch of these other shields, like 25, 31, 28, but it gives you 50% magic evade. We're going to buy 2 of these. We're going to use these shields the rest of the game. They are that good when you need a defensive capability for a unit. With reflexes, that's 100% magic avoid from front or the side, which on most spells means you just don't get hit. Some spells avoid accuracy checks, so there is that, but we also have the Diamond Helm. I don't have any knights at the moment, so I don't need this currently, but we could pick it up as needed. And Diamond Armor, so just more HP, so that's... And then, yeah, so we can buy Germina's Boots now. A little bit unfortunate on my part. I poached them when I guess I didn't need to. But they saved me a little bit of money for the 2 I had gotten. And then, yeah, you can pick up the Elven Cloak now. That's the one we saw. But like I said, the Featherweave Cloak is the best one. It's 40 physical, 30 magic. So it is a little bit better than even this one here. And we can buy X potions now. So, but we have plenty of them. Plenty of other items here. So we do need to check the clothing. See if we got anything here. There's a new pole, so this is an iron fan, just does more damage. And we can buy a cat skin bag. This is the... Oh no, this one's already been... This is the magic attack one. That's not... There's not a new bag yet. Clothing. Alright, so we have Celebrant Miter. So this is the upgrade to Wizard's Hat. So 64-20, so just 24 more HP, 8 more MP, still 1 magic attack. We'll pick 2 of these, because I have 2 of these equipped. And yeah, we can buy Chameleon Robes. So we already have them though, but the other thing we might do is we can buy Jujutsu Gi. This gives physical attack power and makes you immune to KO. So we have 3 Brigandines equipped. We will pick up 3 of these then. And then we're going to go through and we're going to sell some of our older stuff that we don't need anymore. None of that changed. And then we do want to check the other cities here. Yeah, so there's, yeah, here we go. So the new Ninja Blade. So you have a Kunai, which this is the same attack power as the Air Knife, so, or the Air Knife is slightly better, so I don't need to get it yet. There will be Ninja Knives later that do more damage than that, but I think the Zwill Straightblade will still be as strong. Fire Flail or Flail of Flame. This is like the Thunder Bow or Lightning Bow, has a chance to cast Fira when you attack an enemy. Flails, however, greatly vary in their damage, so I don't really like them, but it is an option. And then you get the first cloth. This is for Dancer, so which we don't have a Dancer, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, and then we now have, this is slow. Oh, this is great. We want this. So we're going to pick up one Kotetsu, and then we're going to pick up 3 of these. As you can see, we're very quickly spending all of our money. So we're going to upgrade some of the equipment here on people. Celebrant's Miter. Celebrant's Miter. You get a Jujutsugi. You get a Jujutsugi. Okay. And we're not against casters in the next few maps, so I don't need an Aegis Shield yet, but it will be something I do want to have available. It'll mainly actually be for Scoodles here, because we'll have him with one sword, the Aegis Shield, the Featherweave Cloak, and reflexes, and then he's just immune basically to everything in front of him. Now, if he gets attacked from behind, he'll have a 20% physical evade and 40% magical evade, but can't be perfect, but it is still really good. You are fine with the Chameleon Robe. You have more than enough MP as is. 12 MA is fine. Don't think I need any of that. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to sell some of our old equipment. Alright, so I don't think I'm ever going to use the book, so we can get rid of that. We can get rid of the pistol there, because we have the Mythril Guns, which we'll be using eventually. I did get them. We can get rid of the Golden Shield. We can get rid of all these Wizard's hats. We'll keep all of these because this is plus speed, this is plus physical attack, and this is plus magic attack. I can get rid of both of these golden helms. Close helmet. I don't have any of the diamond helmets, so we'll hold on to those for the moment. I can get rid of these wizard clothings now. Who has the last bring? Oh, Lavian. Yeah, I forgot to unequip her. That's fine though. Silken Robe. We'll keep the Wizard Robe. This plus 2 MA. This is the highest armor I have at the moment instead of having to buy the diamond armor. The Chameleon Robe we'll hold on to. This is important, like I said, the KO and the Holy are very, very important for later. Nujutsugi. It's fine. We can sell all of our battle boots now. And spike shoes, because the Germinus boots just do those, but better. All these shoulder capes can go. We're going to keep the Mage's Cloak. It gives +1 magic attack. Even though the Featherweave Cloak gives more evade, it doesn't give that additional bonus. Power Gauntlet is +1 physical attack. We'll hold on to that. Diamond Breasted is immunity slowed, +1/+1. I probably don't need the Protect Rings anymore, but we'll keep them just in case. And then, yeah, I think all this is fine, so. At the moment, we're pretty set, but we're going to save, and we're going to continue next time. It's getting close to the end here. And before we go into Orban, we are going to do these 2 errands now that we have them unlocked. And then after Orban, there will be some more errands unlocked. Not too many, not as much as at the beginning of the chapter, but it'll be like, I think, 5 new errands, and we will quickly do those as well. Kind of just replenish our money. Even though we'll get 3 battles here in Orban, it's going to be a nice little gauntlet of stuff. But we'll do these 2 errands first next time, And then we'll go to Orban. We should be able to do all 3 next time pretty easily. So hopefully we'll be able to do that, no problem. And then if I have time after the 3 battles, if I don't get absolutely owned by any of them, we will go and do the 5 new errands. So we just get them all done tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next time, and then go from there. Hopefully I'll be able to record over the weekend. Do have a relatively busy weekend here, so I don't know if I'll have time to record with no additional noise, because I don't want to when no one's around. But if not, I will be back Tuesday, because Monday there's no school for all the little ones that live at my house. So we will continue on next time we get there, hopefully over the weekend, but if not, at the latest it will be Tuesday. But yeah, we'll continue in chapter 3. So until then, thank you all, have a great day, and we'll see you then.